Mark, can you just speak to our audience, especially the younger audience, and let them know and give insight into what are some good practical steps that they could set out on when it comes to their money investing and be like a good compass, a good way of going forward without having to worry too much?
Yeah, that's a good question. And everybody's situation is different, right? But I think everybody should, first start with their values, right? Identify what's important to them. And starting with values is so important because if you have a set of values, you can identify goals based off of your values, right? What's important to you. And then you can track your behavior to make sure you're in alignment with those goals and values. And how we track behavior in the finance world is really just spending, right? Like if you say that traveling is important to you and your goal is to travel to some city or some country, but when you look at your behavior and you're spending it on, eating out, movies, renting or leasing cars, etc., you can see there's a misalignment, right? So first identifying what's important to you so that you can create goals that are really aligned with your values. And from a financial planning standpoint, you want to make sure that you have a cash reserve, right? Emergency fund. You never want to be in a position where you're going to have to dip into credit cards and stuff like that. And, then you have to dig out of a bigger hole in terms of debt. And so we tend to look at, making sure that you have your safety net set up first, right? And then once you have your safety net, you have an ability to save, and you need to look at, making sure you protect your ability to save, right? So that's like insurances in the world. Typically it's like term insurance or disability insurance to protect your ability to earn income. And then from there, it's investments, right? So setting up investment accounts, making sure you take advantage of employer plans that have some sort of matching, right? In the US, that's a big piece of savings is through defined contribution plans like a 401k, 403b, or any qualified plan that has some sort of matching, right? And then once you start saving, you just need time, right? A big component of this is time, right? So when you have time, you have market cycles, you have ups and downs, and as you continue to save, you can keep track of where you're at. And I think that is the key, is to just start by identifying what's important, create a safety net so that you can protect what's important, and then investing and then giving it time.